Okay, I want to explain how I built this piece to go in my 1987 Yamaha Riva xc125 fuel enricher, because they go bad in those years. This is the outside of the fuel enricher. What I done was I took off the section that has the heating element on it, and I put a like a cloth around it, and then got a pair of pliers and kind of bend it. It's hard to do with one hand, but bend it to where it just pops out, and there would be the little piece in it that heats up and the wires, so don't need that no more. Alright, what I did was I went and I took the nut off a bolt just like this, and I stuck it inside this, and it fits in tight. Now what's on this right now is a gas repellent gasket maker, which you don't have to do it, but I just covered it because I got electrical tape on it. But what I did was I put the nut in there. You might be able to see the nut in that. I'm not sure. But then I took a micro drill, and right above the nut I put 4 holes. And what I did was I took an old coat hanger, metal coat hanger, and I cut the pieces, and I slid them in so the nut wouldn't come back out. You don't have to put that gasket maker on this. I just did that just to seal it up a little bit more, or keep the electrical tape from coming off. I did that so I wouldn't get stuck with the coat hanger, or it wouldn't slide out. But once I did that, then I took the nut, which is the exact same size. It is actually a 13 millimeter or a 1/2 inch, however you want to call it. And I went and JB welded. I put a little groove in it with my hand grinder, but you don't have to, I don't think. As long as you get the JB weld all the way through the washer and coming out the other side, and keep it up to where it won't come off, and let it dry really good. We're talking a couple of days to make sure it's all hardened and everything. It works fine because you don't need a lot of tension. Once you tighten it up with your finger, that's all you do. You don't use no wrench. You just tighten it up with your finger. It seals it right up. So, and the way it works is when you tighten it up, the bolt goes in, and when the bolt goes in, it actually pushes this piece, this wedge piece, into that little flap there. See that little flap pushing my finger there? It'll push it in and shut off. It will shut off the jets. It'll push the jets down, cause it to stop the airflow and the fuel flow. That way, it turns off your, what they could say choke, but it's not a real choke. It's a fuel enricher. But anyway, getting back to this piece right here, what I did was I took little pieces of gas line, or I think I also put a piece of vacuum line, cut it up in small pieces where it fits in there tight, to have something for that bolt to push through, to push into, against. Kind of hard to do it with one hand. Let's see here. Anyway, it'll go on. It'll look like that if you had a cross cut section looking into it like that. It'll go like that. You tighten it in, it'll push it in, causing that flap to go up. Now, let's see, the spring is right over here. So putting it back together is no problem, because there's a wide part which goes against this, and this wedge goes right into here. just like so. Then you put this in, and you'll push it in, and you'll start to, and you can see the little flat part go under that. Once it's under that, you get that down there so I can show you. I can get down. Alright, there we go. Alright. It will be, it'll go in like it's wedged down. And as it goes down, see, it pushes it up. I'm trying to get it in here with one hand, sorry. Let me get it fixed so you can see. Now, you see the little wedge? See the one like that? As it goes in, it pushes up. As it comes back out, it goes down. Alright, now when you tighten it all the way up, you don't have to have it, but finger tight. It'll close it off, shut it off. After like 2 minutes of running, just tighten it back down and it shuts it off. Or if you hear a change in the idle, you'll know when it's time to do it. And putting it together is no problem. You just make sure when you push it in and start threading it in, you can see that under there, like if we had it. Then you put your retaining screw, that's right here, back in that. It holds this from working its way out. And the size wrench I used to take that off was a 19mm, but you could also use a 3/4 for that. And I had this one before without that washer on it. Turned it with my hands and it works just fine. You don't have to use a lot of hand strength to do it. And that should be it, except for me putting it together. And I'll put a photo with this showing after it's all put together. And so it's going to actually go like this. You put this piece down in here like that, and then that goes in here, and then this goes back on here, and you push that in, tighten it up, put the retaining screw back in the bottom, and then you start feeding your bolt in, which I'll put another nut on here so I can demonstrate it. So let me take it off real quick, and then that's all you do. That's all there is to it. And I hope this helps you any way I could help you out with anything. If I've done it on my bike's in 1987, like I said, if there's anything I could do that I might have done to modify my bike, which I have done several different things, I'll let people know so they could do it to theirs, because they don't make parts for them no more. And if you do find one that's used, and you might be getting something that's already broke, and they're very expensive. So I'll go ahead and shut this video down, and I hope this helps you out a lot, and I hope I explained it okay. I'm not very good at this, so thank you.